Thanks so much, Lauren. Well, as she mentioned, we are all in red today for a big day. February 6th is National Wear Red Day. So, of course, today we have two special guests to talk about why this day is so important. I want to introduce you to Katie Gillig. She's the director of Go Red, and Valerie Bridges. She's the executive director with Go Red. Thank you for being here, ladies. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Now, of course, National Wear Red Day is a part of Go Red for Women. So why is it so important to get out awareness? Why is it so important that people recognize what this day actually means?
Yeah, it is so important because heart disease is the #1 killer of women, and so often we think of it as just a man's disease, and it's not. And because of that, the American Heart Association created Go Red for Women, which is a national call to action for women to increase their awareness of heart disease and really take charge of their heart health.
Now, how has this improved people's awareness over the years? Obviously, this isn't the first year that we've done it.
Right. Go Red for Women was created in 2004, and since then, over 275 women each day have been saved since we created Go Red. So really just spreading the education and awareness.
Now, of course, you mentioned that for a long time there was kind of a disproportionate awareness that people thought it was just a men's disease, but of course men are affected. Tell me a little bit about how this affects everyone, anyone. I mean, it really doesn't pick and choose.
That's right. It's the #1 killer of all Americans. #1 killer in South Carolina. Kills more people than all other forms of cancer combined. As women, we always are the caregivers and go nonstop, and so we don't recognize the symptoms as often as we think we should, and that's why it's kind of symbolic and says that it's a man's disease, and that's why we feel like Go Red for Women is important.
These are actually some of the survivors. What is it that a survivor could tell somebody watching this morning to help them be aware of their own bodies and their own health issues, to make sure that, you know, that they protect themselves and for their families?
Yeah, it is a silent killer, and so often you wouldn't think of anyone like us that we would be affected, but so often we meet survivors just like these beautiful ladies that you would never think that they would be at risk, but they are. So really just to know your symptoms and know the awareness and visit your doctor and know your numbers is really the most important thing.
Be your own advocate.
Yes, right. Be your own advocate and go to the doctor. If you're feeling fatigued or you're having chest pain or nausea, don't just think that it's just stress. Go see your doctor.
And they also say it's important to know your family history as well.
Yeah, that's absolutely. I mean, a lot of heart disease is hereditary, so if you know your family history, you can be on top of your what your symptoms might be.
And so if people, like I said, are watching this morning and they think, how can I get involved? What can I do? What should they know?
There is so much that they can do. We are always looking for volunteers to help us spread awareness throughout the community. Through the whole month of February, lots of different communities, organizations, and businesses have participated in our Paint the Town Red campaign, so you'll see the red dress icons painted on windows, so we're still looking for volunteers for that. Call our office, and then we have our Go Red for Women luncheon in May. It's on May 28th at the Marriott, and so we invite everyone to come out and learn more.
And now, so today is Wear Red Day, but this is kind of a month-long thing as well. And what's the month-long, what is it called?
February is National Heart Month.
National Heart Month,
yes.
Okay. Well, being that it is National Heart Month, we will have a lot more on this on Good Day Columbia and on Watch Fox News at 10. Next week, we're going to have some special guests in the studio as well. And, of course, next weekend, our own Janet Parker and Brian McConkey are going to host the Heart Ball, which is going to be on the 14th. So you're going to want to make sure you join us next week for all the great things we have going on here. Make sure to stay with us. We'll be back here on Good Day Columbia in just a minute.